Hey everybody, this is TheBiggWiggs, and welcome to another episode of Bloodborne! Maybe, sort of, kind of. So, the past few episodes, this is sort of telling you if this is even going to get posted. We're going to do some chalice dungeons. Why? Even though I mentioned I'm probably not going to do them. I want to test audio, and the best way to test audio is I have to do it over a course of, say, a 20-minute to half-hour video. And if it doesn't work, then I can't upload it. If it does work... Basically, if it doesn't work and I can't upload it, then, you know... I can't do anything. Like, I would have wasted a thing. I'm missing blood echo. Fuck off, blood echoes. So I'm going to do some chalice dungeons. If the audio is totally fucked, I just won't upload this. If it isn't totally fucked, though, then you'll get some bonus content. Whatever. Quote-unquote bonus content. It's just going to be like a singular video. Maybe 2 videos. We're going to do a chalice dungeon. This is a ridiculously easy chalice dungeon, too. It's like the first chalice dungeon. So I'm expecting just to blaze through it. Oh, by the way, new loading screens. Pretty swagger. Alright, the Pthumerian Labyrinth Layer 1. I do have a much better chalice that I could probably run through, but this isn't really about doing anything particular. I need content for a video on the PS4. Bloodborne's like the only game I have for it that I feel like people wouldn't mind seeing. So that's what we're doing. We're doing some Bloodborne. Hey rats. You're easy to kill. Fa-chow. Fa-chow. So, the chalices. Any lore about chalices that I know about? That I pretend to know about? Chalices are holy relics that the church is super, super fond of. They're like, oh man, these are amazing. And they unlock areas into the labyrinth below Yarnum. This is where we are, like lore-wise. This isn't just like a completely out-of-context area. These are, this is, you know, there are lore reasons for this to be here. The labyrinth areas are where they find the old god, Ebertus, I think at first. It's what Bergenworth sort of like dug around and discovered. They dug through labyrinths and they found the things they needed. Hello, you. What are you doing? Ah, you're being a dick. This is oil, isn't it? These chalices are procedurally generated. They'll always be a little bit different. I, for one, actually recognize this room. I recognize this room as well, so they're not actually all that different. They're just a little bit different. Whoopah! Hello, you. Hello, you. You gotta scratch my eye. Those guys spawn from somewhere. Ah, probably from you. Yeah, probably from you. There's also a few unique enemies, a few unique bosses tucked away inside these labyrinths. Apparently there's lore reasons why you should be doing them, but I, for one, I find them mostly a fairly grindy experience. Also, I'm not really paying attention here as I go through this area. That should be fairly obvious, since I've done this area before. Not this area before, but this area is super easy. This is the chalice you get from the Blood-Starved Beast. It's supposed to be for that level. So the fact that I'm doing it now is just... Oh my god, he did like a barrel roll. Went for a backstab there, I don't know why. I'm not even trained to do that anymore. It should be noted, though, that in these labyrinths, there are treasure rooms. Similar to, say, something like Binding of Isaac or any other really roguelike type game. They've taken the idea of treasure rooms to a kind of a weird level. The deeper you go, the better treasure you can find. Now, the treasure can be weapons. They are not unique weapons, but they are, you can find a Ludwig's Holy Blade in here, if you wanted to. It's unlikely you'll find one, because I'm pretty sure you'll have to be pretty deep to find that, but you can totally find one. You can also find a few random bits and bobs. I don't think scaling, like, strength-wise, the enemies here Like, it's not like you want to farm. This isn't the place to farm because they'll just destroy you. Ooh, this is a new little zone. That's quite obvious, though. It should be new. This is a procedurally generated area. Yo, rats. There we go. Not difficult at all. So yeah, if you're running low on items, I guess you can come down here. You run around, pick up a few things. There are a few, something like the Beast Claws is a weapon that we've not gotten. I've never gotten. I do know it's stashed somewhere inside the Chalice dungeons. And, it does get uploaded. If the audio goes well. Then, I guess we could do some more. It's kind of interesting. It gets a little bit like, I've seen it after a while, because they do, they get a bit repetitive. But not a big deal. That lever we opened, by the way, it leads up to this area. This is a very small dungeon at first, because it's the first one. So we can come up here. It unlocks this door. It doesn't look unlocked, but it totally is. Do something like, whoop-ah. And then we do like, whoop-ah. And it leads to a boss. There are actually bosses in this game. Or in the dungeon. Kind of unique bosses, too. We'll see what the Blade of Murchie does. No. You misunderstand, Mr. Boss. I want my health back. I mean, I'm just playing poorly now because I'm lazy. There we go. Undead Giant. Wow, that was difficult. We'll just keep going and going and going. We'll probably beat this whole dungeon. Oh, bludgeons are nice. Yo, fuck your decorations. We can light the lamp. We can actually teleport back here, too. From the tombstone that we opened up from it. It only takes a bit of ritual blood to do that. Very nice. Now, as far as I know from the main game, there are 3 different chalices you can get. We have the Pthumerian Chalice you get from Amygdala. We get the Pthumerian Chalice from Bloodstarved Beast. That's kind of one you really hard to miss. The Amygdala one's in a totally optional area. The other one is from Abretus, who we didn't beat last episode, if this episode even goes out. Which is a little annoying. Okay, then. We have some more people here to deal with. I'm not sure if insight here affects us. And like how many negative ways it can. But we'll just run around. Like actually we'll just run around. These enemies are placed quite awkwardly as well. And there are a few traps that they've set up. That can be quite weird. Actually, from this from what I'm seeing right now, this doesn't look that much different from when I first came through it. Which is a good thing and a bad thing, I suppose. Good thing with the video, so I'm not ever surprised. Bad for, say, maybe when they like announce that it's gonna be not all the same, and then it winds up to be kind of all the same. But whatever. Nice and atmospheric little area here. Not really a problem. I'm not using the big sword because I don't think I need to. There we go. We got these hollowed ass people. That's really the only word I can use to describe them, though. Hollowed. That's a nasty trick, by the way. The walking in and everything spawns around you trick. Oh, it's a snatcher. We haven't seen one of these. They're all dead. I thought I showed off the mechanic. This is the treasure room. Ritual blood. Ritual blood is actually what you need to spawn this area. You need a little bit of ritual blood to spawn the Holy Chalice. And as the chalices get harder and harder and more difficult, they require more and more resources, like ritual blood. Like the, here. I can show off some of them. The materials It's right under, like, chunks, between those. And then you have Ritual Blood, bigger Ritual Blood, Cold Blood, Flower Blood, Red Jelly, Pearl. You know, all these crazy things that, you know, fairly important bosses drop. But, for the most part, you don't need to see a use for them. They're supposed to be used in these chalice dungeons. So we explored that area. It was a pretty good area. We're going to explore this one over here, and that should let us expand out more. Yo. Should be noted that, bell ringer lady, who might exist somewhere around here. Maybe not exactly right here, where I pointed in my face, but there are bell ringer ladies down here summoning dudes over and over again. And bell ringer ladies are associated with, Yarhargul. That's the word I'm looking for. They are associated with Yarhargul. Yarharhar, as some would say. Which means that the church, because Yarhargul and the church work together, has interest in here. This guy is weird. Like, he rolls a lot. And it's like, it's freaky. And there are, you know, there are unique enemies down here. If you're gonna, like, say, I know all the content from Bloodborne, then you will have to do these chalices just because of the unique enemy design in here. So that's the door to the boss that we just opened. It's actually, if you were paying attention, the door to the boss was right next to where we lit a lamp. The next area. Pretty important to know that. Now if we die, it doesn't matter. If we die, we just go right back to where we were. By the way, the patch came out today, I think. That helps with load times, which is one of the things. I guess I don't have to talk about it, but it's probably something you saw. We got cursed blood gems here too, which are freaky and awesome. Because they have a negative effect associated with them, as well as a very powerful effect as well. So this is a cool place to, like, get better blood gems. I mean, it makes sense if you're having trouble to come do this. It's more content that you can use to get more powerful. There are flea monsters in here too. I remember finding a flea monster from Canehurst. They are not nice. There you go, that's the boss. That's the area we did not go yet. Let's head there, why not? Your dick. Oh, fired a gun. Oh, it's just down where we were from. Down where we were from. Not a big deal, then. No little nooks or crannies to explore, really. Oh, hello, you! There's probably another one tucked in another corner somewhere, but let's ignore that guy. What guy there is to be ignored. With our 50 insight, that's a lot of insight. That's a lot of nuts! No. It's kind of a lot. Kind of a lot of nuts. Boss number 2 should be, if it's the same as last time, it'll be 3 bosses. Yep, the Watchers. They're parryable, so they're not too bad. One of them does use a gun. Yeah, that's annoying. This other one, we've actually fought and killed. Yeah, so this will be an even easier fight. That can be believed. Don't like that cleaver attack. There we go. That should actually just kill him. Oh, it's close, but... Hey, buddy. Who watches the Watchmen? Yeah, they're super easy to parry. They're low level as well. I mentioned this before. It's not going to be a fair fight. Pray slaughter. I didn't even see what I got there. It might have been eyeballs. Just like a higher level material you can use as you go further and further into here. The next area is actually a little bit weird. A little bit more difficult. A little bit more... If it's the same as it was this time, it'll be a little weird, a little more difficult, and a little more interesting as well. Actually, it might have been the chalice. It was the Pthumerian Root Chalice. We can use that to go... Whoops! To go deeper. And we come down. Meow. Now, there are actually more interesting bosses than just the Undead Giant or the Watchers, which are quite tame. Yeah, this looks like it's the exact same area that I've encountered before. Which I'm not strictly against. It's just... I was told differently when I expected to come through here. The fact that it's the same actually makes me a lot more at ease about doing it. Maybe it's the first one's always the same. These guys exist. They exist here. They are actually... They are strong. Some arcane haze. Thankfully, our thing is strong as well. I don't know what this does, to be honest. I assume it's good. Does it summon you? Maybe it did. I won't put it past the game. Tempering Blood Gemstone instead of chunks. That was a mistake, buddy. Ooh. Nice. We're getting strong. We're getting powerful. Hold on, checking audio balance. It looks okay. Oh, God. Yeah, they must spawn somewhere. There is a way up here. Well, we'll head there immediately. There should be another... Yeah, there's another dude. Give us a hug. And... who knows? Maybe the sword does more damage to this guy. Nasty looking thing, isn't it? Its little dangly thing comes off, though. That's pretty nice. I should definitely make sure if that's a... Yeah, it's definitely used in a Holy Chalice ritual. Lots of bits of lore perspectives down here with the materials and items. Get out of my face. And with my high arcane and thus item discovery, it should be fairly easy for me to grind, quote-unquote grind, if I need to grind. There you are. Babe. You need to, like, never exist. Quicksilver bullets. I'm actually... Fighting 3 bosses in fairly quick succession has actually greatly lowered my, my resource count. Ritual blood. So that we can do this whole chalice again if need be. This guy actually shoots a cannon. It is an operable cannon. Kind of scary. But whatever. Fight fire with fire. Through here, I think. I'm not sure if this is an optional area. This is where the... I remember now. This might be where, like, a flea monster thing was. I dislike the flea monster things. Hello? Die. Are you an insight thing? You had 12 Quicksilver bullets. That's weird. Or blood vials. That's not so weird. Another dude. Well, Tempering Blood gemstone. These aren't good gemstones. That says this is the first area. I promise this is a good place to farm. Somewhere, a door to the old labyrinth is open. This should be the final level of the labyrinth. Maybe. Possible. So we'll go through it. There is, quote-unquote, more content here, though. I remember that much. There's a way up here. Up to those areas. Those nooks and crannies. If I remember correctly, it's through a lever found somewhere. Don't fall. No need to be that eager. No. I know there's a way up there. I know there's a way up there. Perhaps more levers. Perhaps not. Oh, here it is. Probably just took forever, that lever, for this thing to come down. Da 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 da. Now we have some more areas. Hopefully find some more treasure rooms. Okay, frame rate does not like it when that happens. Weird tree things. Not sure there's a lore point to having them there. They're creepy, though. There's definitely a creepiness reason to have them here. Don't know that's a mimic. We'll swing at it anyways. It feels like this level could have a mimic in it. Some tomb mold. No more items for things. I'm going to keep going because I don't care if I die. Maybe kind of annoying, but for the most part, it doesn't matter. Getting a good gemstone is worth it, despite the fact that I don't think there is a good gemstone to be had in this level. The blood vials are nice. There's a creepy area that feels like something should be there, but there isn't. I think that's just like a little trick From likes to pull. Hey, you thought there was something here? Nah, nerd. Gotcha. Oh, I'm back here. That's weird. There was a ladder there. Well, we know where pretty much everything is then. Let's bounce. The boss is actually a boss that they showed off in the trailer. It's the Fire Demon Dog Cerberus thing. We didn't go up there, did we? I don't care. I can't say that I care. I just remember this place like, it doesn't seem that impressive when I first came here. But if it does have like the same layouts every single time, which it seems to have, which A, isn't what they promised, but B, something I would prefer, because I'm lazy and don't want to like play through an area blind completely. Or play through an area over and over again, mind you. But da 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 da. Oh, wait. That leads to the boss. I'm not sure what this door leads to, then. Unless it is the boss, and that area there's just a treasure room. We're going to use the Blade of Mercy on this boss when we find him. Sure, this guy isn't the boss. I don't remember what I got for these areas. That's why I'm still kind of reliving them all. Going through them one by one. Bit by bit. Nice try, nerd. Hello, sir. This dungeon continues, I see. Unless this is just an alternate route up through here. We don't know that, though. I'll keep sort of playing along. Remember this room. This room. Here we go. Now we can just sort of tomb mold. Yeah, we get bunches of tomb molds and stuff here. More stuff for bigger chalices. It's not very impressive, but it's still pretty cool, I suppose. Gold Hunter's Mark. Just some free swag. I never noticed there was a door here. Or maybe I did. No, I don't think I did. I'm a nerd. Ha! Oh, wait a minute. This area leads to nowhere? Oh, my God. Maybe there'll be something cool in this next zone, though, that I've never been to. Ooh. You know what? I'm game. Oop. Let's open the coffin. Oh, that was boring. I was all hyped, like, oh, it's the swag! The swag of the century! But no. It wasn't. Just some regular swag. I like regular swag, though. And that swag is important for continuing onwards and deeper into the chalice dungeons themselves. I do just feel like fighting the boss and leaving. I really do. So I will. We may have to stock up on blood vials, not blood shards. We have plenty of blood shards at least, though. Still. Put the Blade of Mercy, because I'm pretty sure this guy doesn't take much damage from fire. Oh my God, he's from the thing! Ouch. 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 Actually roll through that. Did not roll through that one. Give me all my health back. Give me all my health back. I'm doing this real lazy, by the way. Can you, like... That's what I get, isn't it? Oh. Whatever. He got me in a corner. I couldn't see what he was doing. The run back here is actually really quick, though. Something I deeply appreciate. Yeah. I would actually prefer these chalices weren't quite so randomly generated. It might just be the first one, so you can sort of see what it has to offer and decide if you like it or not. I was like, alright, let's do this properly now. We'll take shitloads of damage. It seems he's doing some strong R2s to his legs. Is enough to sort of stagger him. There's my souls over there. It's not a lot, though. Might be using some tiny to nitrous here just to see how much damage it does. I might kill him with tiny to nitrous. Yeah. Get shat on. Nerd. Central Pthumerian Chalice. Blah, 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 blah. Where are my souls? There are my souls. They're not souls. They're echoes. There we go. Chalice was pretty easy. That's the way we came in, right? Just over there. This is a complete dead end. Right. So, we got the... We can sort of take a good look at these. We got the... Look at the picture. Remember Chalice, which is found in the Church of the Good Chalice. Use which the tomb with altar and hunter's dream to break the seal of the old underground labyrinth. Let Chalice reveal the tomb of the gods. Let blood be the hunter's nourishment. And let ye partake in communion. Then we have Root Chalice that breaks multiple labyrinth seals. Root Chalices, using rituals to break old labyrinth seals, are said to change the labyrinth's form each time. Ah, I get it. So Root Chalices are the procedurally generated ones. A chalice that breaks a labyrinth seal. But only a root chalice changes the shape of an old rabbit when used in a ritual. The old labyrinth was carved out. Ah, so if we use this, then we'll have a totally different one. Unlock the wisdom of the Eldritch truth. They have Ailing Loran Chalice. So yeah, that'll be it for this episode. We're going to do the Central Chalice next, because I don't really want to do Root Chalice. We'll see how that handles. I want to thank you guys for watching. Have a nice day, and goodbye.